Beta week. Beta week.
Strategicon. That's not where we were this weekend. Where were we this weekend,
We were
Mike?
at Unrivaled.
Which we
Took
kind
that
of
right to the
beforehand. Yeah, so both of our best of the week kind of have to do with the Unrivaled. We actually ended up having kind of the same one, more or less. So we were at the Unrivaled board game tournament last weekend.
Hell yeah.
We left 1 week ago. We left on Friday morning.
Yeah.
So we were there. We were on our way to the VIP party. Actually, we were in line waiting for like a shuttle for like an hour and a half at this point. But
Yeah, that was the thing. I forgot all about that.
Yep.
But
But
we'll
nonetheless,
talk more about that later.
the event was super cool, super fun, and both of our best of the weeks gotta be from there. We're at a giant board game tournament that they spent like $2.5 million on. How could it not be?
Yeah, but the cool thing was, there was a lot of spectating of board games. We were watching people play
Yes.
board games, but they did have a small library, and we were able to purchase a couple games, so we got to play some games. And I think that even among a board game tournament, that was still the highlight, was just like sitting down and playing games.
Playing, like we were at the tournament, there were tons and tons of people there, and
Yes.
a couple people recognized us, and a bunch of people came and said hi. If you came and said hi, thank you so much for saying hi. We really
Hi.
love meeting a bunch of people, and we met some really, really cool people. And some of them who knew us from the Dice Town stuff, we got to end up playing games with. And that's
Yeah.
super cool because, like, when people come up and say, like, hey, like, I really like your videos, it's always like, cool, that's super awesome. Because it's very flattering, it's validating, it's very, very cool. But then when we get to sit down and play a game, we actually get to sit down and talk to them and, like, hang out with them for a while.
Get some of their life story.
Yeah, like, they go from just being people who, like, know us to, like, friends. And that's why, like, it's a really big deal. And even, like, in a big, grandiose tournament like Unrivaled, where, like, the emphasis was not on playing games. Well, I guess it was on playing games, but it was on playing these very specific 6 games.
Yes.
But not on, like, open gaming.
Yeah.
But, like, the best part was still just sitting down with people and making friends, you know? We made friends from, like, all across the country, you know? The 2 people we hung out the most, one was from Arkansas, one was from New York, you know? And it's just, like... And that's just so cool.
So we did get to play games with people, and I guess my question is not that we're ranking the people, but were there any games that stood out?
Beatrice was the best. I'm ranking the people. We didn't admit Beatrice.
I shall rank all of you.
I should rank all of you.
It's be a very mean scale.
Yeah, so
Maybe it's going to come down to toenail quality.
Holy gross.
The salt there.
Yeah, so the game, so again, the best part was the people. It always is at every convention. Thank you so much again for everyone who talked to us. But my favorite game we got to play Baron Park. That was,
Yeah.
we had a lovely gentleman named Jonathan teach us how to play Baron Park. Which
Thanks,
was
John.
super awesome. Thank you, Jonathan. I want to play Baron Park because we really like Patchwork, which is what it gets compared to a lot. And then Uwe Rosenberg, who came out with the game Patchwork, came out with kind of a pseudo sequel-ish called Cottage Garden. And then now Indian Summer just came out, which is all kind of like, again, like a pseudo sequel or trequel or whatever it is. Whatever.
Franchising game.
But nonetheless, it's a Tetris-style, tile-laying, Tetris-y style game.
Yeah.
But I just have no interest in Cottage Garden. And it's not because of the theme. I think one about gardening actually be super interesting. But there was something about the game I just don't really have much interest in. And I think it's because I played the app. And people say, like, yeah, the app doesn't do it justice. The app doesn't do it justice. But I don't know. This just first. I've played the app a bunch. I'm still kind of just like, I don't know what it is. I'm not really into this. Nope. But I want to play Baron Park because I heard it's like a little more streamlined. It's a little more simple. And we got to play it, and I love it, love it, love it. I really liked it because it's very simple. It's just so relaxed. Like it's not like as cutthroat as like Patchwork where you're really having to be like, oh my gosh, it's just, you're kind of relaxing, you're kind of just drafting towels. Like, I'm gonna get some
a little more
bears,
open.
I'm gonna get some koalas. I'm gonna get a toilet. It's just,
It took me
it
like
was
halfway
fun.
through the game to realize that, like, oh, literally all the pieces have bears and stuff.
Yeah,
It's just a park of bears.
it's a bear park.
Bear park.
Although they have koalas, which is
Koala
not a bear.
bears.
It's not a bear. It's marsupial. But yeah, so Baron Park was my favorite game. I really liked it. I think it's what, at least again, according to the app and what I played with Cottage Garden, it's what Cottage Garden should be in terms of like, it's just simpler. It's just easier. It's relaxing. It's a great game.
Yeah, and I like the fact that your board grows and you have some control over which way you want to do that. So that's pretty cool. Baron Park was great. Probably for me, I've just been riding a high on it. It's going to be Queen Domino.
It's true.
We also played Karuba, which was fun and really interesting, actually.
Yeah.
The way that everyone starts with the same, like, your adventurers and temples are in the same spots, but ultimately you end up with way different ways to get there. That's very cool, Karuba. But Queen Domino still edged it out. That's my way of getting 2 best of the weeks in. Queen Domino is a game I'm very much enjoying right now. We bought it. It's a game that I've been like... I'm just like, come hell or high water. I was about to order it from Europe somehow.
Yeah.
I was going to be like, I don't care how much it costs. Like, I don't know why.
You were
I wanted...
Well, you're very enamored with King Domino, which is so am I.
Yeah.
But you're more, and you just, I don't know, you wanted Queen Domino so bad.
I like King Domino, then like Queen Domino is like King Domino for gamers.
Yeah,
and
it
I'm
is.
like, yeah, so we got it, and it did not disappoint. And we played this with a number of people over the weekend. We played with Crystal and Alex at Meepleville, which was sweet.
Super cool.
And we played it at Unrivaled as well and taught people who had not played King Domino. So it was just a great teaching experience, and we all got to learn some of the mechanisms of Queen Domino. And there's still a lot more to explore, I feel like. There is a lot more game there than with King Domino, we found out.
A lot more.
There's only a couple different things you can do, but it really is a different game.
It adds a lot,
So that's really exciting. So Queen Domino is my personal best of the week, but man, Barron Park, I'd get that in a heartbeat too. And Karuba was super fun.
Done! Check us out on all forms of social media, which will be right here. Check out This Game is Broken. It's a podcast with me and this Bing Bong and Dan Hughes, Dave Luza, Matthew Jude. It is so good.
I think at this point it's safe to call it a massive hit.
Yeah, it actually is. It's doing very well, and we're very happy about it.
To you guys, it's a massive
Thank you. We love it. We love doing it. We're recording again on Sunday. We're very excited. It's going to be great. And so until next week, that was our week.
What a week. You know what I'm saying?